In this whiteboard video, we're going to review common challenges faced today by security operations teams and how the SOAR set of technologies can help organizations address those challenges. So first up, the challenges. A common one, well identified by most organizations, is just the proliferation of point security products that they have to try to make work together. Everything from endpoint detection and response systems to the SIM to a number of other detective controls. And of course, incidents can show up in the SOC other ways too. Plain old email, a call from your friendly FBI agent, any number of ways. A second challenge in pretty much every SOC out there is people. Finding enough of them, getting ones with the right skill set. Once you have found them, just keeping them. It's a competitive market out there. And then the third challenge, of course, is both the increasing number and sophistication of events that SOC teams have to contend with. At most SOCs, it's just simply overwhelming, and the best you can hope for is to work on the prioritized ones, whereas the rest are just going to fall on the floor. Over the past couple of years, a set of technologies have emerged to address these challenges that Gartner calls the SOAR Stack. This stands for Security Orchestration, Automation, and Response. Let's talk a little bit more about the SOAR Stack and how its components can help organizations tackle these problems. First up, we're going to look at orchestration and automation. And let's start with orchestration. The idea here is to simply connect your SOAR stack and make it really the hub of your security operations process, whereby linking these tools together, you can orchestrate processes. And in doing so, reduce the complexity of these tools because analysts can sort of lean on the SOAR stack to complete various tasks. They don't have to necessarily know the details and the ins and outs of each of those related tools. And this, of course, drives improved efficiency and analyst effectiveness. But then second up, we have automation. So typically, in responding to an incident, it's not uncommon for an analyst to have 10 tabs open on their browser, conducting various activities, doing research. And what we simply mean here is using automation to get those things done automatically, and thereby getting them done in less time and with greater consistency. Next up is case management. And the idea here is simply to use case management functions to help these people collaborate more effectively by keeping everybody on the same page, making it easy to document their progress, ensuring they follow the same process, and in this way getting great consistency and repeatability despite the fact that people on the team might change. And then the third component is threat intelligence. And the idea here is to connect the indicators that might be coming out of your various detective controls automatically with your SOAR platform so that by the time the analyst logs into the case, a lot of that information is just sitting there waiting for them. Is this a known piece of bad malware? If it's not, maybe automatically we've detonated it in a sandbox and we can present some observed behavior. But in short, to give the analyst all this information so that instead of focused on the research and spending a lot of time doing that, they're focused on interpreting the results of that analysis and making smart decisions and taking decisive action. So the combination of all of these things, it really makes SOAR the hub of a modern security operations center. And in doing that, drives faster response to incidents, greater analyst productivity and efficiency, and more. But the truth is that once you start using the SOAR platform, you start generating really valuable data in the form of KPIs that can be used to improve the organization's effectiveness in multiple ways. Typically, this spans people, process, and technology. Let's give a few examples. On the people side, it can help you identify what teams may be more effective than others. They're responding more efficiently. And that's helpful to know. And once you dive in, you might realize, oh, well, this other team's never using this threat feed. That's really important for this incident type. No wonder they're struggling. Let's get them trained up. Happier staff, more productive staff. On the process side, it's using your postmortems when you're doing an incident review to identify, hey, is there a more efficient or faster way that we could do this? Maybe cut some steps out of the process, that sort of thing. It can also identify opportunities for orchestration and automation. Maybe you've done something enough times that you're comfortable introducing that. And here again, driving greater efficiency in the process. And then finally, on the technology side, this can range from identifying what threat feeds are proving most valuable and making sure that you renew those, to identifying which detective controls might be most effective at uncovering incidents. And maybe some aren't throwing enough alerts, and maybe that indicates a problem. The sum of all of these kinds of KPIs across people, process, and technology is what we see really takes SOAR value in the organization to the next level because it makes it much more strategic. It can frankly, and we've seen this with our customers, help them transform the nature of the dialogue that they're having with the rest of the business. Because instead of talking about esoteric things like vulnerability counts and reducing them, they're now able to much more easily talk about how many incidents did they experience, of what type, by business unit, by geography, which of the team members are doing well and which might need help. Help justify why you need that extra staff in the SOC, because look at this explosion in incidents of a certain type, and on and on. And naturally, as these conversations are happening, they're much more relatable conversations to the business. This helps drive greater trust, greater credibility. We've seen it open up budgets for new tools, new staff. This, frankly, is the strategic nature of an effective SOAR deployment because it drives not only the somewhat tactical improvements in day-to-day incident resolution, but the truly transformative changes within the SOC and its relationship with the business. So I thank you for your time, and I hope you found this video helpful.